You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why!
Welcome to Casual Mania, where we bring so much heat, especially today, because that's exactly what WWE wants. Cody Rhodes lost to Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 39. And oh my god, I wanted to kill myself. I couldn't even believe it. I was so, and I still am, I'm really upset. I'm actually so upset. I can't even remember being so disappointed in a WrestleMania result or just a WWE result in general. And every single other time I have been, it's been the doing of Roman Reigns as to why I felt that way. Because it's just been the same shit for a decade at this point. Like, I don't know how they keep doing this over and over and continue to maintain fans, but I'm saying that and I'm still watching it, so I'm part of the problem. But everything here was so perfect for Cody Rhodes to win this match. If it was going to be on any night, it had to be on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania, and they built it up so perfectly for everybody to believe that this was going to happen here. The storyline was so perfect. Some people thought it was a bit underdeveloped, but to me, it didn't even need to be Rhodes versus Reigns so much. I requested his release years ago. He was unhappy with his position in the company, rightfully so. He saw more potential in himself than WWE saw. Went, reinvigorated himself in the Indies to become one of the top stars outside the WWE, and came back, had all the crowd support behind him, and he's just been putting on banger after banger. That trilogy with Seth Rollins, absolutely incredible. He went beyond what was necessary, wrestling with a torn pec against Seth Rollins, which just, I'm getting so annoyed already just even thinking about it. But he's just been fully shafted here, and no one's going to convince me otherwise that this wasn't the perfect time to put the belts on him and for him to finally achieve the success that he's deserved after so much hard work and dedication to the business over the years. And of course, Roman Reigns had to be the one to end it all. I don't know how they're going to justify Roman Reigns retaining here, because if the reason really is just for him to reach 1,000 days in his title reign, that is just some of the biggest bullshit for why Cody hasn't won here that I've ever heard. Like, just to reach a certain number, and if we're being honest, a made-up stat. Like, if you're talking about WWE title reigns, like, none of them are actually legitimate, so it's a made-up stat. Roman Reigns is already 3 years into his championship reign at this point. He's beaten everybody else, and Cody just seemed like the perfect person to take it from him, and everybody was ready for it. The match was great. It was looking to be one of my favourite main events in WrestleMania history. Cody was the perfect underdog. There were so many near falls. He became so close so many times. It was probably Roman Reigns' best match in his career, if we're being honest, up until this point. It was just so disappointing the way it ended, the same way every single Roman Reigns match has ended. The thing with Roman Reigns and this title reign that he's had, to me, it just reminds me exactly of Jinder Mahal's title reign in 2017, because Jinder Mahal, the leader of a faction, the Singh brothers, so a pair of twin brothers, and representing their nationality and having the same shit match every single time where Jinder would be wrestling. They'd come down, cause interference, Jinder would hit his finisher and win. Roman Reigns has literally just copy and pasted pretty much that exact same formula to his title reign, and I'm just so fucking sick of it. I'll admit, Roman Reigns has gotten so much better in the past few years. He's so much better on the mic, and I do think his matches have gotten better. Roman Reigns made me stop watching WWE for the past few years, because I was so fucking done with everything just being about Roman. He was the deadest, most boring, cringeworthy character in the entire company. Every single match he was in, especially one-on-one, basically sucked. His feuds were always just the same shit over and over. There was nothing interesting about him, and he just kept winning over and over again when you had all these other more talented guys in the company who are more than capable of being in that position themselves, and it was just relentlessly Roman. And it just fully put me off watching WWE. I was just over it about 2018. I couldn't do it anymore. I just had enough. The opportunities WWE has been given organically with some of these baby faces over Roman Reigns' past few title defense is something that other companies would absolutely die for. First you had Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle. Then, with all the Bloodline stuff, Sami Zayn, it It was almost so perfect how well it worked out, so entertaining every single week. And when you saw at Royal Rumble, him turn on Roman Reigns and the amount of crowd support Sami Zayn had behind him, and I'm not saying he should have won at Elimination Chamber there either, but the reason I didn't think he should have at the time was because I was like, oh no, because Cody Rhodes will be winning it at WrestleMania, and I think he's a better fit to run the company, be the biggest babyface in WWE going forward. Sami Zayn lost that match, and then Cody Rhodes has just lost at WrestleMania as well, and I just don't see the point in it. If you're going to have Cody Rhodes win it later down the line, it's never going to feel the same. It's never going to be as big as it would have been at WrestleMania. And now after watching the Raw that's happened after, he's just been fucking buried, it seems.
No! Oh my God! Oh no! Viva la Rasta!
He was meant to be teaming up with Brock Lesnar, which I think people were a bit skeptical about. They were like, yeah, why is that even happening? And then he just gets absolutely buried by Brock, like further than anything I've even really seen. We're talking about Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, probably two of the top WWE guys, like the top WWE guys. And then you've got Cody coming from AEW. All the hardships, everything he's had to overcome, and then he comes back, he has good matches, but then when it comes to him being in the main event, he just gets beaten by Roman Reigns, some bullshit interference, the same shit we've seen over and over, and then the next night just squashed by Brock and Raw. And now, I'm saying Vince McMahon is officially back into creative. He's behind the desk, he's got the headset on again. And I want to start crying. I feel like this is the end. It has to be. I've gone through way too much with WWE over the years, and now just seeing that Vince McMahon is actually officially back into creative, it makes it completely clear to me why these decisions have been made, why these ridiculous and stupid decisions have been made, and it's all a result of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Cody Rhodes lost in the main event to Roman Reigns, and now he's been absolutely destroyed by Brock Lesnar on Raw, endless suplexes and F5s. Like, I don't know what they're trying to gain out of this. I'm more willing to believe it's Vince wanting to bury Cody than some little sympathy angle. And even if it is that, I feel like they've already just fucked up big time. The company will be better when Vince McMahon's dead. And with that, I'm signing off.